Hi guys, welcome to my channel. In today's episode, I'm going to be having the brother tag 2. If you haven't seen the first one, I will link it up, here somewhere so you can watch it and have fun. Like I said in my video, family is everything to me, and doing this is also going to help me to get to know my brother well. We've been apart for 3 years now, and being in this space with him, is really amazing. So I'm going to be asking him some questions on, some random questions, to have fun. It's going to we try to make it as entertaining as possible. I'm in his office, that's why he's dressed, very, very office-like. So let's get right into it. So firstly, let's meet you. Who are you?
Okay, my name is Tosaki Emiju, my brother, and I'm a graduate of computer engineering, and I'm an IT professional, security, server administration, network administration, CCTV, LAN WAN, IT, security, and there.
Okay, you see that he has a full CV. If you have any problem in IT, please reach out to him. Okay, describe me in 5 words.
Stubborn, former lovely, as she's getting older, she's getting worse. And
I'm still lovely, guys.
So 5, okay, stubborn, former lovely, then stubborn, that's 3. Then she's nice to a certain, then she's a giver. Yeah, she's a giver. She gives. When she does not have, she's still giving.
Oh, that's sweet.
She didn't lose all those parts of her traveling out.
Oh, thank you. So what do you and your siblings have in common?
Okay, so what we have in common can be divided into 2 or 3 categories. One is the phenotypical side, which is physical, which is our big nose. Then the way we walk, you understand, is almost similar. That's on the physical side. Then on the non-physical side, we are first logical before we are emotional in our family.
Guys. Do you know that it wasn't there when my eldest brother, made his video, and this is almost the same thing that is said. Like what is up your hair?
It's logic. It's 1 and 0. You can be crying like this, and
I'm always looking for a solution to something.
You understand? So yeah. I'm not moved. You understand? If you come and beg me for money and you are able to table your problems 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I'll reason with you. Unlike someone that is crying and is tabling the same problem. Don't get all emotional in it. You are poor already. So I'm logical like that. If you have a problem, in trying to explain the problem, you are telling me the part of it that cannot be solved already. Hello?
Yeah.
If you are logical about it, there's no beating around the bush.
Okay.
We have that in common, because that was the question.
Yes.
What do 4 of us have in common?
Yeah.
We are not emotional about anything. We are all logical. We are all logical about it.
Okay. Now coming to this question. What don't we have in common? It can be our strength, it can be our weakness.
Okay, yes. What we don't have in common, one thing we don't have in common is how long we hold grudges or how long we can be angry. You understand? So we might have one of us that is angry for a day, and the following day is as if it never happened. And we have some of us that 1 month is as if that thing happened yesterday. So that is where we vary in our depth, how long we can hold things and take things. Once I see food, I forget everything that happened. And for some of us too, they'll be able to narrate that incident that happened 4 years ago as if it happened 1 hour ago. So we are different on that level.
Yeah. I think most siblings are like that, You have,
The jollification one,
yes,
the serious one,
in between.
You have in the in between stuff.
What nicknames do we have for ourselves?
Our upbringing did not really allow us to have nicknames because we are Yoruba born and bred. So we either use Uncle this or Auntie this, and we used it even into university.
Yeah.
So there was no is hierarchy. When someone is Uncle Shegun to you, they believe it's an insult to now start calling you Shegun. You now forgot Uncle Shegun and Shegun. You now start calling him another name. So it's a third level nickname. So the nickname is a level 3 insult. So we never, it was not something.
The day was the day that the day is still the day to be, and
the day became the day close to his university's 100 level when he went to school. No, the day became the day after he came back from secondary school.
Yeah,
and he has mixed with the Igbo people.
Yeah.
He saw their culture. Brother, you don't hear brother Isioma. You don't hear it in Igbo.
Yeah.
Chibuke calls Ugochukwu. So when he came, he said, please, can we stop this part? Don't call me Uncle Shegun.
Yeah.
That's when the day came up, then Shegun came up instead of Uncle Sunday. So family was strong on our upbringing, very strong.
Very strong.
How dare you? You see, you say Uncle Sunday, you say Sunday. You dare not. So.
Yeah. So do you have a YouTube channel? If yes, please shout out yourself.
Okay, so I have a YouTube channel at Akiemi Jutosi where I talk about IT stuff, break down security issues, what has happened and how it could have been prevented or what could have been done better. So basically IT related, market new devices, do some reviews on them and like. So search for Akiemi Jutosi.
I'll put his name, in the description box below, just in case you want to, to know more things about IT. Do we have any favorite inside joke that we share?
Amongst us?
Yes, amongst us.
A joke.
I'm not sure, right? I'm not sure. So how did you feel when I was traveling out?
Yes, it was mixed emotions. One, I was happy for her to leave the country, to be exposed, and two, I was sad because if there was a family member there already, it would be a different thing. I was sad because where she's going to, one, she's not speaking their language. Two, wait, why do you think when parents go to university to greet their children, they collect the phone number of the housemates?
Yeah.
It's because when you call a number first, second, third time, you call abeg, go and let me check my daughter in her room.
Yeah.
So when now, who do we call? She's traveling out.
Yeah.
So all of this brings mixed emotions. You're happy, she's going, and you're sad. Like, wow, her phone cannot die for 24 hours. There's nobody to call.
Yeah.
And it's not a place where you just charter the next Uber, Germany. So it's a roller coaster. Emotions, sad, happy is just alternating.
Yeah. I think it's very, very understanding to have mixed feelings about, a family member, a close family member, because of the way we grew up, staying apart and you can't reach out to the person. Someone that you talk at least almost every other week, then you can't reach out to the person. So yeah, I understand. What's your funniest childhood memory of all of us?
Okay, so the funny childhood memory that I can actually remember that was funny but wasn't funny then was with my elder brother, and I'm sure you can't forget that incident. So it was a Christmas period, it was December, and he wanted to go have fun with his friends, and he wanted to go with my dad's car, and he knows that my dad was not going to give him the car. So he told me to go tell them that we are going out together. Obviously, they were released for two reasons. Because I was the one, and two, it's safer for two children to be in the same car, and they always know where the two of them are. Or like one goes with the car and one does not go with the car. So they released the car to me. Unknowing to us, they followed us. I'm sure you are probably hearing this for the first time. We said we were going to Dayo Adetosoye's house and went to Fagu for a party. So they went to Dayo's house and didn't see Jack there because even the Dayo was not at home. Dayo was in Fagu. And they came back to the house and they were waiting for us. So how did we know that they went out? I think when we were done with the party, we went to drop Dayo in the house. That was how we saw that a certain car was parked in front of the house. So when we came back home, they were telling us the color of that car that was parked in front of Dayo's house. That they actually went there and they didn't meet us, and we lied to them. It was a bad.
Wow.
You're here for the first time, right?
Yeah, I never knew of this story.
So it's funny. It's funny now thinking about it.
Yeah.
That right now we can even buy our own car, but that was
thinking about who my mom was.
Yes,
What?
both of them were awake.
What?
Sitting down when we came back around 1 a.m.
Wow.
It was crossover. It was a Christmas. Yeah, we came back from church and we said we wanted to go out. So where are you going to so place's house? So we said across the road. We haven't had to go now. Just went there and turned.
Wow.
They went there, they came back and were waiting for us. So
Can imagine. I'm laughing because I know what my mom could and might have done. So let's just keep it like that. So let's play a game now. Who reads more? So this is both of us. Who reads more?
books.
Yeah. Of course. Of course. Who is funnier? I think so. Who is more chill? No. Okay, so which of us is most likely to turn out like mom or dad?
And no, pick it one.
No, okay, I should pick it. Mom, dad. I'm sure my siblings will definitely
So
agree.
I'm more likely to turn like mom.
Yes.
I more likely to turn like that.
Yes. That was the chill one. Mom was the Margaret Thatcher. So yes, and stubborn. Even though he was screaming, I'm stubborn. Yeah. Who's more creative?
I think so.
I think it's you.
Yeah, from small.
Yeah. Who's more introverted? Likes to be inside. More. I think it's you.
Imagine, I'm thinking it's you.
Yeah, I like to be inside a lot. But I think yours is more.
Okay.
Yeah, because sometimes when I say some things to you, I'm having a conversation, I'm like, oh, did you go out? Did you see this person? And I'm like, and you're like, are people like this? Are people like this? Are people like this? Even up until yesterday, we were still having the conversation, and it's like, he doesn't see so. I'm like, yeah, because you don't even go out. Yeah, it's more introverted. Anyway,
you can stay indoors 72 hours.
Yes. So the last question I'm going to ask you is, how did you feel about our father's death?
Okay, that was the equation that changed everything, and I still think about the death every day. It was even the thinking about the death that influenced what I wrote on Facebook some days ago.
You guys, you remember I said it in my brother's video that it feels like we have not grieved yet, especially him. I think in all our ways, individually, it feels like we are still in denial. It's been 5 years, guys. We're still in denial. My brother, if you guys can remember how my brother was talking about this topic, especially, it feels like maybe he just traveled, and he'll be back, because all of us, my father, were like this, we're like this.
I think of it every single day.
Yeah.
I was not married when he passed. I didn't have kids when he passed. I didn't have a job when he passed.
Yeah.
Practically, my life started after he passed. And those were the parts of my life I would have loved to share with him.
Definitely.
I'm getting a promotion on a job. I want to talk to him. My wife information comes first that she's pregnant. I want to call him. She has given birth. I want to call him.
Yeah.
Understand? I want to even check on him, and there's some things I even want to ask him right now, because there's some things that he did then that I didn't have answers to. But I have answers to it now. On why his phone, he won't have credit for a whole week, and it's not as if there's no money in his account. It happened to me last week. At least I have some change in my account, but I didn't want to buy credit on my phone because I felt that money could go for something else on my family, and I remembered him, and fear comes upon me every time I do, because now the fear is not like, the fear is that how will you go on a journey and not come back?
Yeah.
It's deeper than I'm trying to explain right now, because when he died, I became fearless. Total, as in, I can say quote and unquote, I overcame death when he died. Like, the last thing that you will do, or the worst thing that you will do, is to kill me.
Yeah.
Once you kill me like this, and I'm like this in the casket, I don't even know what you are doing anymore, because my dad does not know what we were doing in his burial. So it gave me a certain level of, I overcame death, that death was no longer an issue. I could come out of my house 1 a.m. and trek to go and see if the Suya man was still there and come back. I was no longer afraid of anything.
Yeah.
And lo and behold, I had my children, and this fear came back. Like, then I was not scared of dying, but right now I'm scared of dying, because what do I leave these two people to do? You understand? So that was what informed my Facebook, because I got a lot of calls from people outside the country. I thought, are you going through depression? What's going through you? People started checking up on me. That was very unusual of me to talk about fear that has gone, and they were happy. And next I said the fear has come back. If you check my Facebook post, see comments. Unlike before, where people just like and leave. Now they were commenting, be strong, the Lord is your this, the Lord is your that, because that fear is there. So that
And most people can relate
I've not
to
gotten over it yet.
Yeah,
I've
yeah.
not gotten over it yet.
A lot of people can relate to this fear of losing, I think a lot of people are scared of this, because the person that you love the most in the world, will die, and everything about you just crumbles, So yeah, I think I can relate to it, and a lot of people can relate to it too. I'm sure we'll get there one day, I just like my mother said, that one day, he's going to also die and leaving this child. Like, he doesn't want to think about it, but it is there, and I think, I don't know if it's fear, but the thought of it can also be very scary, because you're hurting, and you're also feeling like your child will hurt, the child that you love so much will experience the same hurt.
Yes.
It
brings fear.
Yeah. Anyway, I've come to the end of this video. I tried not to make it super long, So thank you for being on my couch, even though it's in your office. We are on the rooftop of his office, Let to come and show this video before I, come back to Germany. Thank you, my brother. I love you too much.
I love you too.
And I'm going to miss you too.
I
So
will
much.
miss you too. Hey. So now that you are safe in Germany now,
Yeah.
you can give me one of your neighbor's number.
Okay. You hear that? So, if you're interested, please put a comment down. We are going to be reading everything. Thank you for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next one.
That's your country.
Yeah.
So